Sup my lovely bushes, welcome back to another Jump Force video. Today we're going to teach you how to build your own combos in Jump Force. We're going to take you through some tips, some stuff that I'm thinking about when building some brand new combos, and this was a video requested by Plonks. As a Godbush on Patreon, you can request a video every single month, and Plonks has been a Godbush for several months now, and this is his first video request, so it's kind of a special one. If you didn't know, this channel runs primarily on premium memberships and then a little bit of ad revenue. So the best way you have to support the channel and what I do here is to become a premium bush on Patreon, or just hit that join button right below the video. And with that out of the way, let's get to the meat and potatoes. First thing you want to do is come here to offline battle and select training. This is where you're gonna lab your stuff. Make sure your character level is off, the CPU level does not matter. From here, you're gonna pick the character that you want to lab combos with. I have been meaning to pick up Shishio, so this video actually comes at a very good time because you can see me working on Shishio combos from scratch. Now for assists, I usually pick Rukia, just because if I want to extend something, Rukia is gonna be the easiest one to extend with, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna take Rukia into the field afterwards. That just means that if a combo works with Rukia, then I can start testing it out with other characters. That said, there are some things that Rukia actually cannot do, so we'll see how this goes with Shishio. Once you get into training mode, the first thing you want to do is hit start, go to training settings, and what I usually do is turn the ability gauge, the awakening gauge, and the CPU health to max. This makes sure that you always have awakening, you always have meter, and the CPU always comes back to max health. So if you deal some damage here and then hit the reset, oh, you're both back up to max. Now, every character has rush attacks. Usually, you want to stop the rush attacks right before that final attack, before the vanish. So with Shishio, for instance, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fifth, if you hit that fifth, you've probably gone too far. Reason for that is the fifth attack blows the opponent very far away, and it's very hard to combo from that. Then every character also has the strong attacks. 1, 2, 3. It's usually a string of 3 attacks. For most characters, you'll only want to do 2 of these. The third one only works on specific characters. We'll see if Shishio is one of those. Then you want to know what his special attacks do. Usually what I do is step very far away just to see the range of their attacks. Okay, that's kind of a rush. The second, it's just a grab. The third one, it's got some pretty good range, also a rush attack. Now, out of these specials, which ones can you combo into and which ones can you combo out of? Let me show you what I mean. If I do, let's say, rush, 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 strong, strong, can I combo into this special? Yes, I can. That is all a combo. Let's see if we can do the same with the others. 1, 2, 3, strong, strong, second special. Yes. And this one, the character actually lands close enough that maybe I can combo out of it. So let's try it again. Can I follow it up? No, it's a bit too far for Shishio to follow it up. Some characters like Jotaro's Starfinger, for instance, it allows you to combo after the Starfinger comes off, so you can extend combos on his own. Genshin's Amakakeru Ryu no Hirameki is another example. You can combo after that hit. So when labbing a new character, it's important to know which abilities you can combo into and out of. Our final special ability, 1, 2, can also be comboed into, and if you hold the button, there's this whole cinematic attack. And also, it buffs Shishio's blade. It buffs his attack and makes the attacks burn the target. So that's probably something that I want to put into a combo, just because it will make Shishio stronger. Now let's see if we can put Rukia in there. Because Shishio cannot combo after any of these abilities, you're gonna need an assist to extend. So we're gonna try to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, put the ability and call Rukia. And that works beautifully. Important, you see the opponent flashing there? When you're working on a combo, you cannot put too many attacks in it. Imagine that the opponent has this invisible bar that fills up every time you land an attack. And the bar fills up more when you hit them with rush attacks. And that is why, even though I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 into heavy attacks, that's why I don't do it, because there's too many attacks there, and the chances of the opponent going invulnerable after that are much, much higher. Which is why a lot of the combos you see just have 1, 2 and go straight into heavy attacks. Or maybe with some other characters, 1, 2, 3 into heavy attacks. Oh! Can actually combo there. Cool. So Shishio is one of the exceptions I was talking about, where after the 3 heavy attacks, you can actually combo into this. That is very useful to know. Heavy attacks, you usually want to put as many as you can into your combo. Rush attacks, you want to put as little as you can. With heavy attacks, it's the other way around. You want to put a lot of them. So since you can put 3 heavy attacks, the Shishio combo is just evolved into 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Rukia. Ooh, Rukia's gonna have trouble tracking this. This is one of Rukia's weaknesses, is that if you have an attack that blows the opponent very far away, like this third attack, Rukia can have some trouble tracking it. Rukia is very good if you hold the opponent in place, stuff like this. Oh, it's just beautiful. But the thing is, this combo won't be as strong because the buff is at the end. And I want to buff Shishio's sword before continuing the combo. So I want to throw this special first. Rukia is probably not going to work out for us, so we're going to try a different assist. Alright, now we're here with Aizen. If you've watched my most recent video, you know that I'm loving Aizen. He's super, super powerful. And his assist is actually pretty good. So let's see if it works with this Shishio combo that we're working on. Oh, beautiful. And from there, we can just continue with some more heavy attacks into this. Oh, that is some beautiful damage. That is 4 bars, but that is some beautiful damage. Now, just because you have 5 bars in training mode doesn't mean you'll always have 5 bars in a real match. This combo requires at least 2 bars, so you can do this. This special right here. Ooh, that still caught him. I had the assist timing so late, and that still caught him. That is beautiful. Shishio and Aizen, I'm loving this combo. So if I only have 2 bars, this will probably be my combo. And if I have 3 bars instead of 4, I can probably throw this. Yes. For a little bit of extra damage. Then if you want to get fancy, of course, you can spend your awakening gauge instead of that last special. Beautiful. Now the thing about awakenings, they are very, very fast, and with most characters you can just throw them after an ability. But I'm betting Shishio cannot do that because his awakening has the worst activation in the game. It's just this very, very close range slash. So I'm gonna bet that this is actually not something you can do after this special. Totally, no. He's way too far away. But maybe the grab could work? No, absolutely not. So yeah, with Shishio you can probably not extend more than that. Most characters though, like let's say Aizen here. Aizen can totally go from this into ultimate, no problem. Sanji is another great example. He can go from most of his special attacks into his ultimate. Well, not this one. Oh, look at that. So far away. The opponent was blown so far away. But because this is the activation for most ultimates. It's this very, very big rush attack. So with Sanji here, for instance, if you were to start a combo, extend it, you can throw 2 special attacks before you actually finish it. Now, Shishio isn't the best character for this, but I'm gonna try. Oh my god. It's not a lot of damage. You could probably lab a better combo than this, but as you can see, we just put 3 abilities into Sanji's combo, which means he's got a lot of potential. We just gotta figure out a better assist and how to, you know, make this deal more damage instead of just that tiny bit of damage for 3 bars and an awakening. That's crazy expensive for the damage it dealt. But that is pretty much the gist of it, though I will throw out a couple of words of caution. First of all, not all the combos that you train here, not all the combos that you practice in training mode will work in a real match. Obviously, players can escape as long as they have stamina, but that's not even what I'm talking about. There are combos that straight up don't work in a real match, because if the opponents press anything, you will drop the combo. I've got a very good example with this combo from Gara here. There was a pretty big gap from the sand slap into the sand coffin, right? But as you can see, the combo counter, it went up. It didn't reset or anything. Well, the thing is, the combo system in Jump Force is a little bit broken. It's weird what it recognizes as a combo and what it doesn't. And here in Gara's case, the opponent can simply backstep out of that sand coffin. They don't even need to do anything fancy. They just simply backstep and they're out of it. With Shishio's combo, I can also see a potential problem that could only be tested online, which is 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Right here. There was kind of a big pause where I mentioned where the heavy attacks came out after the Aizen assist. That pause might be enough for the opponent to tag out his character. In this game, just pressing the tag button gets you out of a lot of combos. If there's a little gap, you can just raw tag out of a combo. And that gap that Shishio had in his combo, that looks big enough for that to happen. But that's something you're gonna have to go online and check for yourself, because here in training mode, you cannot set your opponent to react in a certain way. Like you can set it to guard or to be the CPU behavior, but you cannot set it to, I don't know, backstep after you block these hits, or backstep after you get combos, you know, stuff like that. You can set it to CPU and hope for the best, but like he's gonna have to raw tag at the exact moment that we need to, and there's a very low chance that the CPU will actually do that. Yeah, it totally did not raw tag, but I think he could, potentially, I don't know. All right, stop that. Anyway, folks, those are the basics of how to build a combo. Keep in mind, as little rush attacks as you possibly can, but it's smart to actually start with rush attacks, because that's how you actually start most combos in a real match. You could just start combos with heavy attacks and they will deal probably more damage. You can also just start combos with an ability. That's a, you know, that's not super realistic. It could happen in a real match. You could do something like this. I don't know. But more often than not, you will start a combo with rush attacks in a real match. So I recommend starting with rush attacks, going into strong attacks as soon as you can, throwing 2 of them, or 3 if the character allows for that. Throw an ability, throw an assist, throw a second ability. And you can just keep going from there. Some characters allow you to extend combos on their own. Aizen is a very good example of someone who can extend his own combos. If you start charging this lightning attack, you can just throw 1 light and more heavies. That's kind of beautiful. So yeah, each character is going to be unique, but these are tips that will work for most characters, if not all of them. Hope you guys learned something from this video. If you did, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. If you've got any extra tips for building combos, make sure to leave them in the comments below. But as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.